What's going on everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Jedi Survivor video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to recreate Revan's Sith lightsaber in Jedi Survivor. If you've been following my videos, you will have seen that I've already recreated Revan's Jedi lightsaber in the game, and I won't be covering that again in this video, but if you do want to check it out, it is the one that is on screen, and you will be able to find that link in the description below. That will take you to it, so then you can use Revan's Jedi lightsaber or his Sith lightsaber depending on what your preference is. But now let's get into the video. So to create Revan's Sith lightsaber, which he used during his reign as the Dark Lord of the Sith, you want to go ahead and select the Temperance emitter. The reason for this is it is the closest to Revan's in terms of shape. The main difference for me though is the Temperance emitter is a little bit too long and probably could be done with being squished down a little more to match it perfectly. However, what I do like about the Temperance emitter as well is it allows you to get this bronzium ring running around the emitter to match how Revan's looks. For the switch, I chose the Gyro Tapal switch, and the reason for this is with the materials I am using, every other switch in the game has a lot of bronzium on it, and Revan's switch is just purely silver or chrome or whatever material it is. So the Gyro Tapal switch is the best in my opinion, purely because it has the least amount of bronzium on it with the materials I'm using. However, if you do have the Hermit switch, you can also use that since it does have a very small amount of bronzium on it, and it does closely match Revan's switch in terms of shape. Another thing I like about the Gyro Tapal switch is that it has rings running around the switch towards the bottom, which does match Revan's switch. Revan's switch does have a lot of rings running around the saber, which is close to Gyro Tapal's. For the grip, I use the Santari Kree grip. Again, the reason for this is because it has a few rings running around the grip, but also because Revan's Sith lightsaber, the grip is quite plain and smooth, and the Santari Kree grip is probably the smoothest grip in the game. You could also use the Gyro Tapal grip if you want to, or the Patience grip if you want to add a little bit more texture to your grip, but I really think the Santari Kree grip does the best job. For the pommel, I used the Sia Junda pommel, simply because it's quite close to Revan's Sith lightsaber's pommel, but also again is to do with the material colour. The pommel which is the best match in terms of shape for Revan's Sith lightsaber is the Hermit pommel. However, it turns completely bronzium, which Revan's pommel is not, whereas the Sia Junda pommel is sort of silver or chrome or whatever that material is that you choose, and also has a slight resemblance in terms of shape, since Revan's lightsaber pommel has little bits sticking out of it, and Sia Junda's does a little bit as well. In terms of material, I chose a primary of Imperial Chrome, a secondary of Bronzium, an accent of Imperial Chrome, and a grip of Imperial Chrome as well. And that is purely because Revan's Sith lightsaber is mostly silver or chrome or whatever material you choose, but it has that Bronzium or copper ring running around the emitter. And you can see by choosing these components and this combination of materials, the lightsaber is, I'd say, about 90%, 95% chrome, with that bronzium or copper ring running around the emitter. You do have other accents of bronzium on the lightsaber, but it is bare minimum. So this is probably the closest you could get to Revan's lightsaber if you want to match the colours as closely as possible, as well as the shape and components. Once you've selected those materials, make sure to select a pristine condition and a red lightsaber blade, and this is the lightsaber you are left with. I will show a comparison of Revan's actual lightsaber and the lightsaber I've recreated in the game, and I will also show you what the lightsaber looks like if you choose to use the Hermit grip and the Hermit pommel. I still think it looks okay. I don't think it looks as good purely because that pommel is completely bronzium, and I really don't like it. I would prefer to have the colours match as closely as possible with components that are slightly close but aren't perfect, rather than have components that are perfect but the colours and materials are just all over the place. I think I've done a pretty good job with this lightsaber. It's obviously not 100% perfect as always, but it's the best I could do using the components and the materials that are available in Jedi Survivor. But that is it for today's video. So please do let me know down in the comments section below what you think of my recreation of Revan's Sith lightsaber in the game. Do you think I've done well? And also let me know how you would choose to build it yourself. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure to smash a like on it to show support for the series and the game on the channel. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with all future Jedi Survivor content. But other than that, we'll see you in the next video.